What are functions? Functions are a special kind of relation. Like a relation, a function has a domain. Domain means what? Domain means your x values. Domain means all of your x values in the ordered pair. And range are your y values in an ordered pair, made up of the x and y values of the ordered pair. So if this is an ordered pair over here, x is in domain, y is in range. Another definition of functions. A function is a relation in which no two different ordered pairs have the same x coordinate first member, or each x value in the function has one and one y value. For example, now look at this example over here. It says 0, 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 4. Another example over here it says 0, 1, 1 and 2, 1 and 4. So in this case, if you look over here, this x is paired with 2 and it is also paired with what? 4. This is not a function. Let's take one more example. If you look at this example over here, in this case 3 is paired over here, -1 is paired over here, -5 is paired over here. So this is what? This is an example of a function because each and every x value is paired with each and every unique value of y. This is a example of function. A function is a relation in which each domain value is paired with exactly one range value. Let's look at this first example over here. If you look over here, this is 4. 4 is paired with what? 4 is paired with 0 over here. And this domain 4 is also paired with one more range 3. This is an example of not a function. This is not a function. But when you look at this one over here, this is an example of function. In this case, your 2 is paired with -4, 0 is paired with 8, 3 is paired with 2, and 9 is paired with what? 8 over here. So in this case, you can see these two x values are paired with what? Only one y value. This is possible, but in the other case, this only x is with two different, so that's not possible. The third relation over here, in this case, each and every value in the domain is paired with exactly one unique value in range. This is an example of function. So what is not a function? When you are having one x value which is paired with two different y value. So that is not a function. Question says determine whether the given relation is a function or not. So we have to find out whether this relation is a function or not. To find this, let's look at the value of x. The value of x is 9, which is paired with what? 3. Sorry, 0 over here. So what I will do in this case is I can, just to simplify it, what I will do, I can draw one of my mapping diagram over here. Alright, just to make it easy for us. So this is my domain. This is my range. So what are the values, x values I'm having over here? So I'm having x values as 9, 3 and 2. And what are my y values over here? So y values are over here 0, -4 and -3. So 0, -4 and -3. As you can see, 9 is paired with 0 and 3 is paired with -4 and 2 is paired with -3. As you can see, each and every x value or the domain is paired with a unique value in range. So what? It is a function. There you go. Now let's look at second question over here. Look at the x values. Do you see any x values repeating over here? Yes, we have two x values over here. Those are repeating. Okay, so this is not a function. So it is not a function. I will give you an example over here. we have been given f of x is equal to x plus 3. Okay, so and I say f of 1 is what? F of 1 is 4, and now I'm also saying f of 2 is what? F of 2 is also 4. Tell me, is it possible in this question? No, it is not possible. So this means your value of x when it is 4, it gives you this answer. This means when value of x is 4, it cannot give you this answer over here. So this is not a function. So think in the mathematical way. If you are changing the value of x, it's giving you this answer. Is it possible if you change the value of x as 2, will it give you same answer 4? No. Now let's look at question number 3. So I will circle the domain values over here. I have domain as 3, then I have domain as -5, and I have domain as 6, and I have domain as -5. Now question for you is this: do you see any two x values same? So as I can see over here, I can see -5 is coming in the second ordered pair over here, -5 is coming over here. So this means what? It is not a function. So whenever you are trying to do, you only look at what? X values. So let's look at the next problem, question number 4. Now in question number 4, I will only circle my X values. And tell me if you see any two X values which are same. So if I look over here, this is 2, -2, 5 and 7. No X value is repeating. So what? It is a function. Now in this question over here, this is a mapping diagram over here. First values are your domain and second values are your range. So let's see, let's look at 8. 8 is only paired with 7, but when you look at 3, 3 is paired with -2 and 3 is paired with 6. So now if I'm writing this as an ordered pair, it will look like this: 3, since it is paired with -2, and 3, it is paired with 6, and it is your 4, 5. Now my question to you is, do you see any domain values which are repeating? So in this case, if you look over here, 3 and 3, these two numbers are repeating. So what you write? It is not a function. Now let's look at this question over here. So if we are looking at domain values, so 5 is paired with -2, 3 is paired with 1, 3 is paired with 7, and 4 is paired with 4, and 4 is paired with 7 also. Now remember, look at the values over now. Let's try to write it down in the form of ordered pair. So it will be 5, -2. Then we are having 3, 7. Then we are having what? -1. It is paired with 0. Is it paired with anything else? No. Then you look over here. 4 is paired with 0. And what? 4 is paired with 7. Our rule is still the same. What is our rule? You will look for the x values and you will see whether x value is repeating. 5, 3, -1, 4. And in this case, you can see 4 is repeating twice. And what? It is not a function, because each and every x value should have a unique y. Given the domain and range of each relation, tell whether the relation is a function. Explain. So if I will do it, what I will do is I will write it in the form of ordered pair. 72 with 2, then we have 68 with 2, and 125 3. So I have my x values and y values, I have my domain and I have my range. So what we will do is we will circle our domains: 75, 68, 125. Do you see any x value or domain is repeating? No. So it is a function. Now this question says explain. So what is the explanation? I have given you the reason. A function is a relation in which each domain value, each x value is paired with exactly one range value. Again, the question says state whether the given relation is a function. To make it more easy on our part, what I will do is I will write them in the form of ordered pair. 7 is paired with -7, and then this 7 is paired with what? 0. So 7 is paired with 0. Then we are looking at 9. 9 is paired with -7. Then we are having 12. 12 is paired with -1. And then we have 15, which is paired with 0. Our strategy is still the same. We will look for the x values. Do you see any x values repeating? Yes, we can see 7 and 7. So what is this? You are right. It is not a function. Given the domain and range of each relation, tell whether the relation is a function. Explain. Now in this question, what you can do is, in this question over here, you can use the vertical line test over here. So let's do vertical line test. So when I'm drawing a vertical line over here, as you can see it's going over here. Now this vertical line touches the circle at two different points. So this means it is telling you the value of x is -2, comma, what is the value of y over here? -1, -2, -3, -4. And another same time you are having -2, but over here you are having 1, 2, 3, or something 3.5. So do you see any x values repeating? Yes, x values are repeating. You write over here not a function. So this is how you can find out whether the given relation is a function when you have been given a graph also.